this is Miss Lally, and I wanted to come at you with my broccoli journey. So, I planted broccoli, well, not planted, started my broccoli back on August 30th of 2019 because when I tried to start my fall garden, I started too late, as you can see from some of the dates on the labels where I tried to start, and my fall stuff just wasn't growing. So I went to a nursery and got me some broccoli and other leafy greens to start in my garden. So this is my broccoli. When it first started out, I had picked a spot, I had cleared out the strawberries, and I had all my broccoli placed where I wanted them to grow. And I dug holes for each of them, and they did pretty good over the summer and into the fall. They didn't really sustain a whole lot of pest pressure, and so I was really pleased with the growth of my broccoli as it was going along into the fall. Wait, man, now watch your step now. Watch your step.
I'm walking in the room.
Okay. So this is, see, this thing has gotten so big. We need to go ahead and take it out. So you can go ahead and cut it.
There.
Yeah, that's good. It's a nice thick stalk. Whoa. Look at that. It's got a nice little weight to it too. Might be $2, $3 in the grocery store. Here, put it in your hand, see how big your hand is. Well, put your hand on top. Wow. That's my hand. Broccoli for dinner tonight. So this broccoli head grew very, in my opinion, kind of massive. And I decided that, you know, this is a nice size. I mean, I just put this apple to kind of give you some form of a measurement. But this is what it looks like underneath. This reminds me of the broccoli spears that you'd find in the grocery store. The first head of broccoli that we chopped off didn't have the spears on it like this one did. They were much shorter. So this one stayed on much longer. So we're going to enjoy this tonight. And this is just another thing of being able to be happy about growing your own food. So I'm just rinsing it off. And here's a little piece right there. So I want to take that off. Looks good and clean to me. Take that little piece off. Little leaf. Go out. I'm loving it. It's very good. Yeah. Grow your own food. I can only imagine how much this whole head of broccoli would have cost in the store. And it's got a little weight to it too. It's kind of heavy. You know, you got this right here. So you paying for it by weight. This right here is giving you some weight. It's gonna be that one right there.
Here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we probably should have been picked this one. Yeah, because see, they're starting to separate some. So we should have been picked. So this one is, we probably need to get that one next week. It's not bad though. Broccoli for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Go down just a little bit. Go ahead. It's like Danny said. Well, we gotta take that. Yeah, this one's mature. This sunflower bud starting to open. Let me hold that. So after watching Danny's video on Danny from Deep South Homestead, and he was talking about broccoli and when to pick broccoli, and he was showing when they had these long spears that it's reaching maturity, and on this one some of the flowerets are opening, so definitely want to pick it. And he also said if there's a hole in the middle, that's an indication of a lack of boron, I believe that's what he was saying. So definitely don't see that. So definitely need to stick to trying to pick my broccoli before the spears get to be this long. Hello, this is Miss Lally, and today is Monday, January 13th, and I'm out here. I'm going to cut this head of broccoli off because the spears on it aren't that long, and I had been picking the broccoli when the flowers are starting to open up, and so hold on, and the flowers would begin to open up and start to spread all down here. And I was mentioned this before. I was watching Deep South Homestead, and that was an indication that the plant had reached maturity. So we like the broccoli heads more compact, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these. We'll cut this broccoli, this head of broccoli, and also I see that it has some flowers sprouting on the side, and there's one back over there. And then I have this head here where it actually looks like it's not as compact, so I'm going to cut this one too. And it also has little flowers showing up on the sides. Okay, so I have just cut this head of broccoli off, and the spears, they were starting to elongate. And I also cut further down the stalk because when I was watching on Deep South Homestead, I believe she said you can do stuff with, you can do something with the stalk. And I also found a recipe where you can make broccoli, did she call it, no, broccoli, she called it broccoli stem soup, because this part of the broccoli stem or stalk is edible. It looks pretty good. Okay, so this one here This is how the broccoli would be looking when I would pick it or come out here and harvest it. Have my husband come out here and cut it. And we don't, I mean, we eat it, but we would prefer it not to be spread, the flowers not to spread out like that. This is a fairly small head of broccoli. It fits snugly in the palm of my hand, just a tad bigger. But it had started to spread out. I guess, yeah. And yeah, see, the stalk is not that big. And it has plenty of little flowerets showing up on the sides. So yeah, I felt like I need to go ahead and take this one too. Well, another note I wanted to make was that this also may be happening because we've been having some extremely warm weather. We've had weather in the 70s for the past couple of days, and 60s and 70s for the past few days. So, and then even I think the next couple of days coming up supposed to be in the 60s. So we are definitely above average as far as our weather is going, and this may be causing some of my broccoli to start doing this. So yeah, go ahead and cut these. So I brought the broccoli in for the purpose of blanching the broccoli. And this was a very nice head, so I brought it in, cut off the flowerets, and put them in some water and let them sit in the water for a couple of minutes. And then I took them out. I like that nice green color that they get when you blanch the broccoli. And so I only kept them in for about 2 minutes. Then I took them off, let them drain and dry off real good, and then I bagged them and I put them in the freezer. But I didn't forget the stems. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of the broccoli stem soup that I attempted to make, but I did try it and it wasn't too bad. Also, we sauteed the broccoli leaves with some onion and garlic, and I did like it. So that's something I may try to play around with in the future. So the broccoli did very well for us, and I am so happy we grew the broccoli.